Kitkats can read.
Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be bringing you my June TBR, and this month I'm going to be playing my monthly TBR game, which is World of Kitkats, which is my own TBR game that I have created that consists of colour cats, and landing on the colour cats on the board correspond to many TBR games. So it's very, very fun, and I try to have it so I can do a bit of mood reading, and of course I allow myself to swap books if I'm not quite suddenly feeling them in the month and I want to read something else, because I'm a mood reader at heart and that's just what I allow myself. So first of all, we're going to choose the colour cats on the board and the TBR games that go towards it using my spinner app, and then we'll get ahead and play the game. Hello everyone, it is time to choose our colour cats for the World of Kitkats for the month of June. So let's start with spin number 1. So we've got TBR jar, that's the red cat. Catastrophe, that's the pink cat. Ebook review jar, that's the blue cat. Herding kittens TBR, herding kittens, purple cat. Wheel of TBR, yellow cat. Candy shop TBR, green cat. Old TBR notebook for orange. Sea oracle cards for black. Bingo TBR for grey. Randomise TBR for cream. And finally the rainbow cat. And crate cards. And those will be the games. Welcome to the board. As always, we start off, and then this being the first one. And we roll 2 dice. If we get a double, then we add on a roll, and I have a maximum of 12. And I don't allow myself to land more than twice on the coloured cats, or the treat yourself this time round. So, time to roll. Oh. Well, that's a great start, guys. Already a double. Loving life. Okay, 2 5s are 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our first is a grey. Alright, welcome to the bingo TBR. You've got some coloured balls. The colour of the balls represent a very easy prompt. Roll that way. Here we go. As you can see, the ball colour is purple, and purple is recently acquired. So roll number 1 for the month didn't really lead us off to a good start because we had a double straight away, and this went towards the bingo, and as you guys would have seen, recently acquired. And I haven't hauled this yet. I've literally only just picked it up, but it releases this week anyway, and that is Kissed by the Gods, and this is by Katie Rogan. It's already been receiving so much buzz at the minute, but it sounds really, really, really great and interesting and fantastic. So I'm very much looking forward to reading this one. Okay, roll 2 of 6. 8, 6 and a 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, this is good because I've landed on a treat yourself. So roll number 2 made out for the double and landed on a treat yourself. For this one, I decided to pick another new book that I have recently acquired, literally on the very, very last day of the month, and that is The Devils by J. Abercrombie. The paperback release of this has just come out. It sounds really intriguing, and this one came with a cute badge and a bookmark as well, and I just thought, like, let's give it a try. Roll number 3 of 6. 6 and a 2, that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our second and final treat your shelf. Roll number 3 landed on our second and final treat to your shelf, and for this one I have gone for a library book, and this is Forest of Hearts, and this is by M.A. Kuzniar. This is one that I need to get read from the library. It goes back the end of the month on the 24th, so I need to get this read. And yeah, I've had this, like, I've renewed this a few times and I still haven't got around to reading it, so I've kind of like been holding off of it for a little bit, so yeah, needs to get read. Roll 4 out of 6. We have got a 6 and a 5, so that is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got a rainbow cat. Ella McRae reading prompt cards. Got them all here. Let's give them a shuffle. This one was calling out to me in the shuffle. This is a book in a format you wouldn't normally read. Okay, so roll number 4 was the Rainbow Cat, the Ella McRae cards, and what came out was a format don't normally read. So I haven't read graphic novel in a while, so I've gone up for this one, and it just helps with the TBR a lot. So I've gone for Cats, Girlfriends and Cat Friends. This is by Frederic Bremord and Paola Antista. I absolutely loved the first volume of this one, and like the colours of these books are like so animated. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else talk about them, but like the cat animations are great. Like they're each in like different chapters. And it's just like really funny. I mean, look at this, that cats have made the alphabet. It's just really cute and really funny. I love so much of the first one, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Roll 5 of 6. 4 and a 3. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A black cat. C oracle cards. I've not used these in a while, so let's give these a good shuffle. Okay, this one kind of flew out to me. So this one says, persist, may your ripples build the swell. So roll number 5 was the Black Cat, C oracle cards. This one I interpreted to like a series or a book that I have put down or a book that I'm holding off of. So I kind of like put this one towards another library book, and it's not really necessarily one that I've been holding off, but it's just kind of been one that I just haven't been picking up to read, and that is The Layover by Beth Rickles. And this one desperately needs to go back, and I might end up trying to see if I can renew it because it goes back the beginning of the month, and yeah, I really need to get it read. So yeah, like I've again also had this for a fair few renewals, so I need to just like just read it. Will this be our 6th and final roll for the month? 4, 5, 6 it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However, we've already got 2 of these, so we need to roll again. Oh no. So we roll again. A 5 and a 1. To the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Orange cat is our final cat. Okay, we have here my old notebook, and inside this, if you guys haven't seen this before, are like top books to read, and this goes back to like 2015, so we're talking over 10 years ago, and there's still some books on that list that I haven't got read. So yeah, there's those. I'm just going to go along until there's something that jumps out at me that I could use for this prompt. So I could continue on with the Shatter Me series, also Have Nice series, Vampire Academy series, Divergent I need to read Allegiant, Darkest Minds is a reread, The Raven Boys, so The Raven Boys is an option for that one. Stone Season is an option. This is 10 years ago. 16 books to read in 2016. I didn't do very well. Even my trial chapter, I haven't like read any of them. 17 in 2017. Wow, I failed. 10 books I didn't read in 2017, as well as 2026. Okay, well there's the Raven Boys again, and also Island the Happily Ever Afters just jumped up. Unremembered, oh man, that brings me back. Lumine, White Hot Kiss. I'm also trying to think, is there anything that's accessible in my flat? Okay, there's Unremembered again, and Red Queens appeared again. Stalking Jack the Ripper, I do have that one. All these series that I could like continue as well. From like way back then. Part of me is kind of thinking to use a reread for this because I've got books to reread, and if I reread them I will continue on with the series. Unearthly, that's recently had a cover change. Fallen, that's getting a new book, isn't it? Unremembered again. Roll number 6 was our final one, the Orange, which was the old TBR notebook. I need to get it updated. I need to put like books from the past couple of years I hadn't got around to reading in TBRs and stuff on there. Just give me that little extra push, and that's what it's there for. It's just there for me to just like not ignore those books, and that once upon a time 10 years ago I did put those books on TBR or a top books list to read or a book haul, and yeah, it's just not to ignore them. So the one that I've gone with is actually going to be a reread because I do need to reread the first and second one and then finally read the third one, and the reread was also in the book as well, so it is part of a series that I need to continue and read on, and that is one of my favourite series, and this is Unremembered by Jessica Brody. I read this when I very first started my channel. I received an arc of this and it was like one of my first ever arcs, and I was very excited and I absolutely loved it and fell in love. I've not read this I think since then. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see what my thoughts on this are going to be, whether I'm going to enjoy it just as much or whether like I've changed so much since then and maybe I'm going to find it a little bit different. Like it'll be really interesting to see. So I'm excited all the same. I really hope I can get around to reading this in the month of June because I just like, oh, like it's just nostalgic. Alright guys, here's a new TBR game. This is Cat Bingo. I found this in a charity shop. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's a bingo board. I have got a bingo card here. So these are the cats that I've got on this card. So I'm just pulling cats out the bag until I come across a cat that's on my board. And the first one that comes out is the prompt that I'm going to go with for that cat. So without further ado, let's pull a cat out the bag. So, the cat that I've pulled out is a Bengal. Do I have a Bengal? No, I don't have a Bengal. As you can see, no Bengal on my card. So, Bengal is going to go on the board for Bengal. Okay, next cat. I've got a La Perm. Here is a La Perm. Do I have a La Perm on my card? Yes, I do. Ah, right at the bottom. There's a La Perm. Right there. La Perm. Yay! Cool. La Perm. So, let's look at La Perm in the book. A fine-boned, curly-coated cat which can be short-coated or semi-long-haired. This breed originated in the US. So another one of my newly TBR games is Cat Bingo, and I've just like put the cats towards like prompts and stuff, and so the cat that you would have seen come out, for this one I've interpreted it as like a book that's based in the US, that's, you know, not too long and, you know, more on the short side, or is by a US author. So for this one I have gone with By Any Other Name by Lauren Kay. It is another library book that I do need to get read, and it's not that big of a book. It's actually under 300 pages, and it literally like mentions like New York City, so it's like based in the US, and yeah, I've been meaning to read this, so I'm very much looking forward to reading it, so I'm really hoping that I do enjoy it. What's going on? Another new TBR game is Cat TBR Trumps. I've got the cat cards here, and on the back are prompts that go alongside. and just gonna play TBR trumps. Right, the cat that's come out of this pile is Lolcats. Lol. So the best number out of this one, I think I'm gonna go for cuteness though. Lolcat cuteness. So if this one wins, it's a popular book. We got the tiger, which didn't win. Cuteness is just 9 for a tiger. So popular book is what we're going with for that. Then we have my other new TBR game, Cat TBR Trumps. This one came out as a popular book. So for this one, I've decided to put The Favourites by Lane Fargo. I've put this on a couple of TBRs now, and I do want to get it read. I'm really intrigued by it. It's meant to be for fans of like Taylor Jenkins Reid, and especially like Daisy Jones and the Six, which is one of my favourite books. So I have high hopes for this. I'm also kind of like nervous to go into it because obviously it is very popular. So hopefully June is the month I can get around to reading this one. Out of the grab machine, we got this one. So we are going to see what this one is. And this one is Bella Donna by Adeline Grace. So the book is right here. This has again been on lots of TBRs, especially last year when I had this also on the top books. Didn't go around to reading it last year. So will this be the year that I do get around to reading it? It's got such a beautiful cover and I just hear really good things about this series. So yeah, will I get read it in June? I don't know. Time to choose a wrapped book now. I have the final numbers left of my wrapped books. The number that's come out is number 11, as you can see. So let's go to number 11 in this reused cat one. It's a paperback. It's a reread of Adorkable by Sarah Manning. Amazing. I loved this the first time round, so here's hoping I love it again. For my Illumicrate book choice of the month, I have put Bloodbound by Ellis Hunter, which is the most recent Illumicrate YA book. I have also got the signed Waterstones exclusive of this one as well, so that's also kind of given me the urge to give it a read. But I've been seeing so much buzz about this book lately, and hopefully I can get around to reading it in the month of June, and fingers crossed that if I do, I enjoy it. The Farrelute YA book choice is Stormbreaker, and this is by Nisha J. Tooley, also the most recent of Farrelute YA. And I do also have the Waterstones book that I got of this, with the beautiful edges that I recently hauled. And yeah, so this one, absolutely gorgeous, and the fact that I got 2 of this now, so I've been starting to hear really good things about this one recently as well. The Afterlight book choice, I have put the most recent, which is Happy Ending by Chloe Leese. This has got like books in it. I don't know what I'm going to think about this one, but I'm really hoping that it is one that I'm going to enjoy. And from the Farrelute Adult and Romantasy, I have put another recent, which is Verity Guild by Mike Orland. A lot of people have been picking this up recently. I've been hearing some buzz around it, so I just want to see what all the fuss is about, and it just sounds really interesting, so that's why I put it on the TBR. And I'm going to put this on the TBR because this is what I want to put on the TBR, and that is Dungeon Crawler Card by Matt Dinnerman. I am forever looking at all the other books in the series when I'm in bookstores, and I know that this is going to be one that I will love and enjoy, so I'm putting it on the TBR, and I'm really hoping I can get it read and prioritise it. I'm just so super excited for this one, and Princess Donut. I just hear so many things about that cat. A book that I'm currently reading still is The Deal by Elle Kennedy. I'll just share with you because it is in here. I am currently, I'm like pretty much 3/4 of the way through now. I'm page 230. But yeah, I'm pretty much like 3/4 through this one now. I am really enjoying it. It's very different to the TV show. I've watched the TV show, loved it, and I'm already my second way through it, and I've already nearly finished the second way through. I'm like literally like 3 episodes left of that one. So yeah, like I'm intrigued to see like all of the changes and the similarities between them, but I'm really enjoying that, so I am pushing that forwards into the month of June, and that's the book that I'm currently reading. And of course I have rollovers, because with my wrapped books of the year and also my 12 in 2026, I am just continuing to roll them over to each month until I get them read. So starting with the wrapped books, this one I actually started reading a couple of months ago, and I am halfway through this one. So this is Second Chances in Newport Stephen by TJ Alexander, and yeah, like I say, I'm halfway through this one, so hopefully I can continue with this one in the month of June. Then I've got the Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. I haven't read this yet. I don't know whether I'm just waiting for the season to read this, but I just haven't been able to get into this one just yet. And lastly, with wrap book rollover, I've got Isolation Island by Louise Minchin, and this one I feel like I would really enjoy. I just haven't got around to reading it yet, unfortunately. And then for the 12 in 2026, I have got Hot British Boyfriend by Christy Boyce, which I put on last month to see if I could get around to reading it, even though last month was like a mood reading TBR. I've also got Stuck Up and Stupid by Anne-Grace Rice and Katie Rice, and God Killer by Hannah Kaner. It's intriguing that there's like 3 in each of those piles, although technically the favourites and Belladonna for this month are on the actual TBR bit. I got some physical review books as well. I didn't get around to reading this one in the month of May, This Boy That I Hardly Know by Lisa Heathfield. Also, this came like during the month. This is Spark Supply by Hazel Henry, a like gully friendship contemporary, and this came out the end of May. And then this one comes out in June, so I need to get this one read for sure. And this is The Open Era by Edward Schmidt, and it's tennis related, and Wimbledon's coming up July, so yeah. And then I also recently acquired Augusta Pine It Does Not Exist by Emily Lloyd-Jones. This comes out in July, so I mean hopefully I can get it read in June, and then I'll be able to like get it reviewed ready for July. But here's hoping. So those are like physical books that I've got for review, but I do have some ebooks that I've got from NetGalley as well, and a couple from Edelweiss, so hopefully I can also get to some of those in the month as well. Fingers crossed. I don't know how my reading is gonna go, but all I can do is simply hope. And that, my friends, is the end of my June TBR. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. All of my social media links, as always, are linked down below in the description if you would like to follow me elsewhere. But that's it for me, guys. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye.